Defenture. We are founded in 2013, so a pretty young company. We are founded because we won a tender on the Dutch military market from the Ministry of Defense in Holland. What our main product at the moment is an ATTV. ATTV is standing for Air Transportable Tactical Vehicle. It's a vehicle that we are now making for Dutch Special Forces. It's a vehicle with high off-road capabilities. It has a really good handling in off-road situations. Special features of the vehicle are that we have four-wheel steering, so our rear axle can make the same angle as our front axle to have really good maneuverability in the field. We choose Solidworks because the guys who started this company in 2013 had experience with Solidworks, but mainly because Solidworks in combination with PDM and our ERP system are linked to each other. So it's transporting the information from PDM into ERP, and that makes it easy for us to have a good connection between our engineering department and our purchase department. One of the things that's very important here is configuration management. We really need to be sure that we know every time what we are making, what the configuration is, and what the configuration maybe will be or was in the past. And for that we are using PDM. We have a good revision management in the system. We have got a workflow in PDM that makes it possible to go with each drawing to different states. So R&D phase, engineering phase, and finally ends with a serial phase. And serial parts can be used then for our production vehicles. Not only that, because also Solidworks has of course a big package of programs. So we are using here also Composer for our technical documentation. We supply a vehicle, but we next to the vehicle we also supply the workshop documentation, vehicle documentations, and that's all made with Composer. We also use Solidworks simulations for more critical parts to make analysis of strength of a part, of course. Another reason that we use simulations is to make it possible to have parts lighter, parts that we developed in the past and we want to redesign. We can use simulations to get it to give it the same strength, but make it lighter.
One of the challenges of our exhaust system was the first part of the exhaust pipe, and it's a downpipe with an S-shaped form. As you can see, it has much degrees of freedom in a really small space. The tools of Solidworks help us really to design this kind of product with the 3D sketch functionality and the weldment profiles. And as you can see, it's made out of several small parts of tubes and welded together to make this kind of form. By the use of Solidworks, we can see that this product fits in a really small space that we have and does not interfere with the chassis and starter.
Solidworks makes it possible to also let the customer see what kind of solutions we have worked out before we have to make a prototype or anything like that. We directly can make something like more like a pre-serial vehicle to have the final solution ready for the customer and ready for testing.